What's up? Welcome to Scrub Club Games. Today we're going to answer the question of can we take on the Wizard 101 Ironworks fairly quickly, and we're going to find out as we're just going to go ahead and jump into our little countdown, our little timer here. So we're pretty excited about that. Get things going. We got the countdown. We got Dr. Callie hanging out with us. And as always, we're just going to skip the balloon car ride. And there's plenty of pips here. I don't know necessarily how long this typically will take. But, you know, we're in for the ride. We're in for a good time. And we're just going to go ahead and walk over to our guy, Baxter. Make sure, you know, check both ways before you cross the road. All right, okay, we're good to go.
I'll give you what help I can, but you've got to promise to keep my name out of it. Here's where I last saw Pops O'Leary. He went through that door, but you'd need more than O'Leary luck to get through it. You'll need a key. Say, those O'Leary nappers always go where they shouldn't. You may have to defeat a couple of O'Leary nappers before you find a key, though.
You know, Baxter, I think we can do that. We gotta put some cats to napping. I don't know why it was telling me to run all the way over there when we've got this guy right here. Yeah, just let's jump into a battle. We gotta go first to Judgment. 525 health is not crazy. Let's get rid of these. We don't need our minion right now. We're gonna throw on the spirit shields. They're fire, but again, the game has shown us that they're gonna just throw whatever the freak they want at us. So let's put up our shields. Let's play some good defense so we can play some good offense. We were able to just take only a 1v2 here. But we did get that turn where we didn't have the second one in. And I think possibly... I wish we had a blade. We're going to throw on the tower shield, mainly because we don't have anything else to do. But if we get a power pip next turn, we can knock out one of these guys and hopefully just snag the key. Okay, I'm going to throw a little fire trap on us. That's not bad, not bad. Did not get that boost. Is waiting the extra turn worth it? I don't know. We do have our 100% spell, so if this lands, we're just going to do that next turn and just knock one of them out and build up our pips again. And so that'll knock this. Be pretty close. 452. I think we do 79 with our 100% spell. We put a blade on? Okay. Alright, some freaking bats, man. He's got the blade. They definitely were thinking ahead on that one. They're working as a team. I don't like that. 232 damage after everything's done. And this should just take care of this guy, and it'll be a 1v1. Let's try and get another judgment, though. So let's get rid of our Sandstorm. Gearhead Destroyer, if we get a trap or a boost, wouldn't be too bad. But those 4 pips do scare me. So thankfully, we're able to get rid of him. You're just going to throw a freaking cat at us, man? 90 damage isn't terrible. We got a power pip. I did add the spirit armor into our deck. And we're going to add a blade and then just do the Gearhead Destroyer next turn, it looks like. So, no biggie. We're going to go a plus 35 blade on the O'Leary Napper. A power pip. Okay, okay. See, I would... What's 345? I think we should be able to knock him out with this. The Spectral Blast was pretty tempting, I'm not going to lie to you. But I think that'll get the job done, and it does, so hopefully we get the key, and we did. So we got to talk to Baxter once again. We got a medium fish, and we got a chipped mana opal.
You handled that in nothing flat. Glad I'm on your side. Go on then, open the door.
Alright, I'll go open the door. Oh. There's some chimneys. Okay, alright. Let's see what Baxter has to say for us.
The second door is closed? They normally keep that one open. They may know we're coming. Tell you what, Nails O'Leary will have the combination to that lock. He's just around the corner, hiding in the clock tower. Get the combination from him, then meet me back here.
Alright, well, we're going to throw down our little portal thing. And I wish there was a teleporter. A teleporter would be nice. Hopefully we don't jump into any random battles either. That kind of take A little bit of time here. You know, no one wants to watch battling just random goobers on the street. And in that same vein, we are going to wait for this guy to get out of the way. And we're just floating around on our thundercloud on this fine day. And we're going to jump into this. I assume it's another tower of some sort, clock tower. We're going to get a soundbite here.
You need the combination to the gate to see, Pops. You expect me just to tell you that? You's gonna have to beat it out of me. I don't think you know who you're messing with. Nails don't bend for no one.
Nails bend all the time for the hammer. Hey, yo. Somebody come get their guy. Alright, Sandstorm. 475 at 880. Sandstorm might be a viable option just for the damage portion of it. So we are actually going to go for that, because I think we could possibly knock out the little ruffian guy if I'm belated and he's hexed up and we hit fairly high. So it's not a terrible option. 475 is not insurmountable odds. And we're going to get hit with another fire cat, get rid of this trap. It's better than if it were a firebird or anything like that. Plus 35 Ice Blade. Interesting, interesting. We got fire and ice over here. And we're going to go for it. We're hopefully going to get this, and it'll knock out the little ruffian, his little minion he has with him. And I hope we get a fizzle out of this guy. And we're not going to. And it's a ghoul. Okay, sick. 275. Okay, we're still not even... I think we're more of like a quarter of the way. But we're going to get plus 25. Plus 30. Come on. Oh, we got him. Let's go. All right, so 402 on the big guy. He should have 440-ish left. 478. The tower shield's better here just in the aspect of it takes minus 50% to everybody, as opposed to the elemental. Yes, he's fire, but if he starts... Like, we just saw a ghoul from an ice guy. So we are going to take a little bit more damage, but we are going to be shielded up for that next hit. So we will be a little bit more prepared. I could play... We could do this. That'd do 79... Or, yeah, 79. 400. And if we get a power pip, we should be able to knock him out next turn. So let's go ahead and do that. It's not a bad plan. And we have a shield. An ice shield is mediocre at best. Oh my goodness. I'm psychic. I keep telling you guys. This should knock him out, and we should be moving back on to Baxter. What's that combination, big man? Looks like you bent pretty well.
First, Nails gets hammered by a little bitty wizard.
See, he gets it. He gets it. Nails do get hammered.
Okay. I'll give to you the combination to get you through the gate. Looks up on your ways out of here.
My way out. On my way out. Alright, so we got snake, bird, and bug is what we need. We're going to go ahead and teleport back to our guy, Baxter. I'm going to get some health quick. So that way we have full health. So that way we don't have to use our potions. We are still kind of down on them.
Excellent. Now go open the gate with the combination you got from Nails. So I'm not recognized. I have to take the back way, but I'll catch up with you at the factory.
Why would we not both just take the back way? Alright, so it was snake, bug, bird. I don't know if I have to put them in order. Kind of hoping not. Alright. And then we should just be able to go perfect. And there goes the door. Okay, we gotta dodge these O'Leary Scurriers. And I'm going to pause for 1 second here, because I think we also need to find a cat here. Yes, there's an Ironworks cat that we need to find, so keep your eyes out for that. If you see it, put it down in chat and help a brother out. But I think he's actually in the actual Ironworks.
I just saw one of Pups' henchmen carrying some plans. If you find them, bring them back here. They may be the key to all of this. When When you go into the place, head to your right and down the ramp. Look out, he's got a lot of his boys down there.
It's alright, I think we got him. Is this the exit? That does look like the exit. So I don't think the cat's gonna be there. The cat might be in here somewhere, actually. There's old Smoky. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, well, we're stuck there. Alright, we got the plans. And now let's try and evade these henchmen. These minions. Let's go talk back to Baxter and see what he has to say for us. I'm sure we're gonna have to take on old Smoky.
Wouldn't you know it, they are blueprints, but of Newgate Prison?
Baxter points to an area on the blueprints where a note reads, "Enter here."
Wait a minute, he wants to break someone out of there? That can't be good for any of us. Breaking someone out of Newgate Prison is bad news for everyone. Even a sneak like me knows it. You'd better defeat Pops before he can pull it off. By now, Pops is probably in a secret room upstairs. I bet my last pint of milk that's where he's hiding. When you walk in, make sure you go to the left and up the ramp.
Alright, perfect. And we did get leveled up to level 31. Big level up. Apparently we didn't have to fight old Smoky. The cat is over there. How do I get over there? Right? Is that what I'm seeing, or am I tripping over here? I'm pretty sure that's where he's at. Don't know how to get there right now. Is there a ladder? It doesn't look like there's a ladder, so I think we're supposed to go this way.
A voice hisses from the other side of the door. If I don't hear the secret knock, you are not getting by.
Alright, well, we need a secret knock. Knock, knock. Is that it? Did we get in? Does it work?
A secret knock? How was I supposed to know? I see Pops has a lot more security than he used to. He must be into something really big these days. Brady the Sneak works directly under Pops, so he will know the secret knock. Defeat him, and you can go up against Pops himself. He's usually playing cards in a warehouse down the street. You'll have to go through the factory to get there. Go to your right and down the ramp, and head out the back entrance.
Oh boy! All right. Well, we're gonna pop another little teleporter, just so we can get back rather quickly. And I don't like that, but we're gonna try and sneak by this guy. We were able to, and it doesn't look like there's any way to actually get up there from where we're at. So we must have to get into that extra room in order to get up to that cat that we need to complete the miner's quest. Alright, so bird, moon, tree, and bug. Is there supposed to be like a thing that I'm supposed to be doing here? Am I missing it? Am I going crazy? I feel like there should be something like right here. Maybe it's back here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's on the ground. Alright, so we need bird, moon, tree, and bug. So, okay, everything's off. We need bird, tree, oh shit, not tree. It's a moon tree. Alright, moon, tree, and bug. Alright, that was a super easy puzzle that I was just missing because, you know, I wasn't looking around. So, you know, I like rocks. You know what I mean? I like trains, I like rocks. So don't judge me too harshly on not seeing the stuff on the ground. I promise. It's, you know, it's a long day. But we're gonna go defeat Brady the Sneak in the Ironworks.
So me? Ha, you wish. But I'll introduce you to someone else first. Prepare to say hello to my paw, wizard.
Hello. I'll whoop his little paw. Show you these couple of fists. I got a couple licensed things for you. Back. Alright, Myth and Life, the Spirit Shield is probably the move. He has 960 health. So we are going to have to build up some pips in order to knock him out. The Ruffian might be a better option to start, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Because he's a rank 5 boss, so he might have access to some actual, like, decent spells. So let's go ahead and put on the Blade and kind of just see how everything plays out. 525 health. We can use the Gearhead Destroyer or the Judgment card that I have. And we could knock him out and make it a one-on-one. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to knock out the minion. Move on. I do just want it to be 4 pips. I don't... So we do just want to use the Gearhead Destroyer on this one. As opposed to the Judgment. Because I want to hold a pip. And build them up. I don't want it to take forever. It's not a speed run. But definitely don't want to spend all day fighting one battle. It's not enjoyable to watch. It's not enjoyable to play that way. And he's still alive. Okay, wow. We have 100%. I do. We are going to knock him out. And we're still going to build up some pips. So, you know, kind of guess it works out. Just a little bit of extra damage. The imp that shouldn't have been. Almost 100 damage. That's tough. Okay, he's going to take out our Myth Shield with a Blood Bat. I do have my rabies shots up to date, as always. So we aren't going to get rabies from that rabid bat. Man. Okay. We don't need the minion. We don't need the power play. We are going to go ahead and add the blade. And it's going to be like... Yeah. He took out our Myth Shield, and I knew a Cyclops was coming right after. Like, you just know. There's, like, certain aspects of the game that you can just tell you're like, this is what's coming, for sure. Like, the amount of pips that he had, the shield taken off. Like, you can just tell sometimes what's about to come your way. And just like in the last fight, I think we're going to go Tower Shield as opposed to the Spirit Shields. Because, again, minus 50 to anything, a death attack. Okay, why? He wasted all his pips, not bad. Minus 50% to anything that can hit us is better than minus 50% to only half the attacks that can hit us. He did hit us with a Storm earlier. And we have 6 pips with a plus 25. Puts us close. If my math is correct, that's 750. If we can get another pip next turn, that would be awesome. So we're going to Spirit Shield. Okay, well, another freaking bat. He only has 1. He just wants to do damage, I guess, and wear us down. 45 damage taken that time. We are going to put up more shields. If we can get a power pip here, that'd be clutch. And we did. Okay, so 700, or pretty close with our blade as well. Actually, I forgot about our blade. No, I did forget about our blade last time. About my boost because of the gear that I'm wearing. I think this will do probably about 1100 is where I'm thinking this is going to sit. We might have been able to do it last turn, but I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, 988. My math is way off.
Mercy on me, wizard. I'm ready to tell you what you need to know. The knock is knock, tap, tap, knock, tap, knock, knock, knock.
So, knock, tap, tap, knock, knock. Okay. So, alright. Stinky Cheese, and we got Brady's Frigid Garment. Now we're just going to go ahead and teleport back to Baxter and return to that door. Maybe snag. This is some health wisps over here. Not particularly. So we'll see. We have stuff for health in our deck if we need it. We also have the potion. So we will wait and see if we necessarily need those. There was another...
That's the right knock. All right, I'll open the door for you.
Yeah, we're just going to potion up, I think, is the way to go.
How did you get through all my security? No matter. No measly little wizard is going to derail my plans.
Bring it on, Pops. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Big boss fight. Big boss fight. Can we go first? Oh, hell yeah, we do. All right, 525. Ice and Fire again. It's not a song, but it's pretty close. And I think the first thing we're going to do is throw on the elemental shields. In this case, because it's different from last time. Last time was a one-on-one fight, so the minus 50% was helpful. In this case, okay, what? Are we for real right now? Are we serious? But the fire and ice shield is kind of nice because that takes out 2 attacks as opposed to 1 person only being attacked me. So it is a little bit more helpful. And we're going to go with the volcanic shield as well for that fire shield that we just lost. Plus it's 100%. It had a higher likelihood of hitting than anything else did. And I... Plus 35. Another fire attack. Alright, trap. Power pip. We are just going to go for the minion that he has, the napper. Thankfully didn't fizzle. We're going to take out the napper. We have an ice shield on. So his bladed ice shield shouldn't do too much damage. Hopefully. Alright, we're going to get a snowman. The snowman does 240, 300. We had it in our deck. We know exactly how much it can do. But the blade plus 35, minus 50. We only do 192. This fight's actually going really well. We didn't even necessarily need the potion. But we're going to balance blade. But if I went second, potioning was definitely the move. Going second is probably the worst thing to happen in this game in general. And then there's our spirit armor that I added. The power play that has been in our deck because of our amulet, or what it was called. Not talisman. I think it's an amulet. So he's now got plus 30 on him. He's going to pass again. We're definitely going to need a shield that we don't have right now. I guess we're just going to spirit shield, because there's no point in putting another blade on unless our attack hits. And we're not even going to attack until we have at least another 3 to 4 pips. Oh, fizzle's huge. Okay, alright, can we get a shield? No, we can't get a shield. Okay, well, we'll just throw on another blade, I guess. I mean, what else are we going to do, right? Another ice attack. Another evil snowman, not bladed. This should only do, again, 240 to 300. And we do get the low end. So lucky pull there. We're double bladed up. Alright, we have a total of 7 pips. We do now have a shield, which we're going to put on. 8 pips plus a 25 would put us at 1,000. Plus the hex. Yeah, I think we're good now. I think we can get it for sure. Hex, the plus 30 plus 1,000 is 1,300. Plus our armor. So we're looking at maybe 1,400 damage here. Right? Yeah. 1,469. Nice.
You may have beaten me, wizard, but you're still too late. I've already ordered the raid.
No. Alright, so we got a Storm Shark, we got the Atham, we got Pop's Therapeutic, Thunder Snake, Locust Swarm. Okay, well, I did not mean to press start. Lightning Bats, Ice Wyvern, Kraken, Sunbird, and Kraken. And where was that book at? So first things first, let's go get our cat for the Ironworks that we saw earlier. So there we go, we got that quest done. And there is a book that we're going to read. I think we're supposed to be getting
This
these.
volume is entitled Rebirth of Marleybone.
So we're going to get a little knowledge here before we go talk to Baxter, apparently.
As memory of the despised Marleybone kings faded, interest in ancient Marleybone grew. We call this era the Rebirth. Unlike before, this exciting period began not with kings, but with poets and scientists, including greats like Lady Chelsea and Sir Lawrence Hyde. Building on ancient knowledge, inventors developed the first machines at this time, such as the printing press, which made this book possible.
Wow. Marleybone history. All right, Baxter, what do you have to say for
Bit
us?
of good news and a bit of bad news, isn't it? Even with Pops out of the way, the raid will go on without him. Go on and warn Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bounds. All right, let's go to the balloon car. All right, let's get our health back up. First thing first, take the balloon car. And let's see, where is Sherlock Bones? complete the Ironworks quest portion of this playthrough.
A prison raid. Troubling indeed. Even with Pops O'Leary gone, a raid may prove successful. I will remain here and pit my intellect at deducing who is behind it all. But you, my young friend, must warn the Yard at once. My colleague and companion Watson ventured to Scotland Yard this morning. Hurry there and speak with him. Make haste.
Alright, and we got a Locust Swarm, Tower Blueprints, Gearhead Destroyer, Locust Swarm, Gearhead Destroyer. I hate that it keeps doing that. Locust Swarm, Gearhead Destroyer, Locust Swarm, all of these ingredients, all of the things that just keep popping up. Holy cow, how many do we even get? Goodness. They just keep coming. Alright, I think we are done with that. Click the next video or like and subscribe for more content like this. I would love to hear what your favorite part of this video was, so leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.